UA, Pastor Duce, how they got the leaping gnome leading in the movie. My new fade pray profusely, knocked the toupee off the two-face, pulled myself up by my shoelace, flavor in your ear for new taste. You know I like them dickies, petite pretties, I'm picky. I'm thrown, I'm high, I'm tipsy, bust on backs like they Ricky. With bullshit, you can miss me, meet me up 50-50. I'm pimp, you cannot trick me, twice as lit, I'm litty. First take, you won't forget me, got game, you won't forfeit me. I dare my ghost to send me, throw shade more than Mr. Bentley. I'm all about $1 if it makes sense. I'm all about a bitch if she pay rent. Drugs makes the person more past tense. Ain't nothing greener on the other side of the fence. Son, you like I'm about to ovulate. Don't follow hate. I'm a Cali bear that won't hibernate. The big Aristotle and dominate. Cooler in real life than on cyberspace. Everything I deserve, my nigga, I've earned. I'm unconcerned with the bridges I burn. I learned we putting you getting returned. I won't revenge, no stone unturned. Everything I deserve, my nigga, I've earned. I'm unconcerned with the bridges I burn. I learned we putting you getting returned. I won't revenge, no stone unturned. Everything I deserve, my nigga, I've earned. I'm unconcerned with the bridges I burn. I learned we putting you getting returned. I won't revenge, no stone unturned. Everything I deserve, my nigga, I've earned. I'm unconcerned with the bridges I burn. I learned we putting you getting returned. I won't revenge, no stone unturned.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, man, here we go. Harmon Warhol Show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Harmon Warhol bringing another episode of the Harmon Warhol Show. And I have a special guest. Actually, this is the second time he's on the show, but the first time it's ever been aired.
All good.
And it's good that it's been a while because I hardly remember it now. But it was a great time. But also, he's a gold producer. Has a project out that's been out, Taco Tuesday. He's a man who was wearing masks before they were wearing masks.
Facts.
Unseen Asylum. Bomb. What's good, bro?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Hey, bro. Thanks for coming to do this shit again. I promise this. Hey, I can promise you this one will come out.
Hey, it's lit. It's lit.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you for coming, man. We're at the, I would say world famous, but the local famous Unseen Asylum studio. We did a little
you might
upgrades.
want to keep this place on the wraps, bro. This is dope, bro. Honestly, bro.
Yeah,
It's pretty nice, bro. I'm feeling it, bro. You got all the sound shit. I mean, since the last time I saw you, this is new, right? Or you're doing it from something else?
I've been here, but I just remodeled.
Yeah.
Put some new floors in. Got this new desk and shit. Got a couple more gadgets to play with. You can't see, but in the corner I got a booth coming. Yeah. It should be in transit. It should be here maybe in a week or two. So just want to do some upgrading. I was thinking about opening a facility, but ownership is too good. Yeah, it's too good owning your own shit. I love it. You know what I'm saying?
All to you and shit and everything.
Yeah, man. Ownership, man. That's the key word for the day.
So how'd you learn more about that?
I mean, shit. Doing this for a long time, so I've had studios all around the city, mainly downtown. And you there, you got to pay rent. So I'm paying rent to somebody, and then we do rap, we do hip hop shit. Niggas is gonna smoke weed, motherfuckers gonna have women through. Sometimes it's a party at the studio, and when you're at another place,
at awkward times.
Yeah. So when you're at another place, people gonna trip, people gonna complain. You got neighbors, you got lawyers in another room.
You lose some of the control and the a creative like you know outlet that what you get to do in that space is what you're saying.
And then like you see how like I flip this room out and like say you flip this room out in a place and then they kick you out. You did all that shit, spent all that money.
That's all theirs and shit. What you gonna do? Just go in there, take all the little floor, and then you store it somewhere? Like, no, this is my floor, ho.
Yeah, like you gotta start from scratch again. So I've done that too many times, and I was like, you know what?
Invested in a place that didn't come back to you or anything. Like
or
that.
build a booth, and then like now we gotta figure out how we gonna tear it down, reconstruct it. Like, fuck all that. It's too much. So ownership is where it's at. I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you can get you something. Get you a space, get you a fucking house, whatever you can get.
You can do whatever the fuck you want in it.
You do whatever the fuck you want. Like my neighbors, they don't really care. You know, most of the dudes call me, hey, it's a little too loud. All right, cool, close the door. But other than that, it's like they don't care. You know, my kids here, they know what daddy does. But whole house will be shaking. They'll be like, oh, dad's in there working again. It's cool.
Going into ownership, just because I can relate, because like just doing it, and then like the one thing though that is cool is because you get to keep it separate from your house at times. You know what I mean? When you don't want certain people or certain things going on or whatever. And also it's like a common space where it's not your place, so you're more comfortable doing whatever. Sometimes maybe you're not. Maybe you want to be more respectful, but either way, you're like, oh, this is like, okay, cool, we could do this somewhere else. It's like a common meeting ground. Maybe it's halfway point for both parties and stuff. So those are all beneficial things, but also like when I'm doing is now just doing these mostly at my house or something like that, like the control aspect there, like there's no time. I can just tell people like, hey, it's any time. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just
pull up at 10.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like I try to give a time from like 9 to 5 because that's more realistic for both people, but at the same time I'm just like, if you really need to go 10 p.m. dog, we could just come through. It's not a big deal.
And I absolutely love like coming and working in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, robe on, got my boxers on, I'm chilling. And they're mixing.
You drink coffee?
And I don't drink coffee, I drink tea. So, you know, I have a little tea or something. You know, I might smoke a joint.
Yeah.
Whatever, like, I do whatever the fuck I want in here. It's mine. It's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the awesome part. And then, of course, just cutting down on those extra bills. Oh, man. It's wonderful. If anything, I get to write all this shit off. And
that's what I was about to say.
Ooh,
so you probably know definitely about that.
Tax season is nice.
Being so in depth with it. So that's what I was saying. A lot of write-offs. I need to do that now.
IRS, I got you.
I'm going to go ahead and get this. If you get this next stimmy, I'm about to fucking just invest in myself and start using it as tax write-offs because I get fucked every year, bro. I always pay. And I'm like, nigga, I was laid off. I got to pay this year, bro. I was laid off.
Hey, and I'll be writing off everything. I write off PG&E, the space, internet.
Because that's mostly what your time is, what you're doing.
Yeah. So. Shit I buy, you know, like, I got a homie that's a accountant. Shout out to homie. I don't want to, blast him out on here. But he always gives me games. So, I started getting some royalties. And I was like, damn, bro, I'm going to have to pay these taxes on it, this and that. He was like, bro, start buying shit. Invest. I was like, all right. So he was like, nigga, get some expensive shit. He's like, it's going to cut that shit in half. And then you're going to pay way less taxes.
The right expensive shit. That's what.
Oh, yeah. I got some shit this last year. Last year. I got shit this year, too. But last year, I was like,
it's only been a month to this shit.
I did this room this year, so I was like, okay, that's a good. I don't want to say how much.
I saw the picture and everything.
I don't want to say how much, but it's going to be a nice write-off for next year. IRS, if you're watching this. I got y'all. Don't trip. But,
That money coming. So you're just doing real well ever since the last time we had that podcast, bro.
Yeah, man, it's been nice, bro.
Release that project. You're about to release the project, right?
About to? No, it wasn't even a thought yet.
No,
it wasn't even a thought yet. I was doing. I remember we did Brittany's project a little bit before that. Mm-hmm. Shout out B Love. Mm-hmm. Her shit's still out.
We gotta do one too. Hopefully this will make you want to do another one to make sure even you have trust in me that'll come out.
You know what I'm saying? Don't her probably like do it over here or something. Yeah, that'd be fun. But definitely that was out. That was promoted. I think HAITI was working on he was starting to work on his new project.
Not the one that just released, the one
before. The one that just came out.
The one that just
wait. I think the one before.
The one before.
That was about to come out. That's right.
Out right now. And the other one was more of a bigger one drop. It seemed like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, but.
Oh, this last one, I liked his rollout. It was, it's
the one that just
shout out
came
HAITI, man.
The one that just came out, right? Yeah, that rollout, he had everything for it. He had the videos, everything. I'm like, nigga, this is 2020, you got all this shit together.
Right, he's leveling up.
He did level up,
bro. Every time I talk to that young man,
leveled up his body too, no homo. I was like, yo, this nigga
he's the smartest
Oh, man.
No disrespect to all the other young rappers out here, but he's the smartest one. Like, all he does is work out, go to the studio, you feel me, and
as far as
and take over his family. Yeah, that's all he does. He don't really party and go out and do all this extra shit, be on hella drugs. He just fucking works out.
Yeah.
Nigga does music, takes care of his family. That's all he does. I'm like, bro, that's the smartest thing. He's staying out the way, staying out of trouble. You know, he gonna enjoy his money instead of, you know,
waste it.
Yeah, some of these guys, they tripping, start having hella kids, going to jail, getting cases, you know, got drama. Like, it's a lot going on. But, you know, that's, when it comes to music shit, you gotta have your personal life in order. Mm-hmm. Once your personal life's in order, like, everything will just be...
It'll flow cool.
It'll flow real cool, because it's hard to do music and your financials ain't together, or your living situation ain't together, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's too much to be worrying about. You gotta just be focused 100%. So, like
help the flow of the creativity, just because you got other things to worry about, and, you know.
That, and, you know, and then you can invest, because you gotta invest in yourself, back to that ownership. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put that money into yourself, so if you gotta worry about paying rent, and you gotta worry about, you know, like, where you gonna stay, or, oh shit, I'm about to have a baby, so now I'm about to get child support. Like, you gotta worry about all that. Like, it's gonna fuck shit up. But if you just, everything's cool, all that's smooth, you just focus on your shit, you know, on your music, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Young Man. But yeah, this project wasn't even thought of at the time we were doing that last interview. It was like, this project came about, I think I started doing it in July. Yep, it was July. I got sick. We're good now. Everybody, we're okay.
July?
I got COVID in July, bro. It was bad.
Damn.
So I had COVID. I shut everything down. You know, I called all my clients. I've been really focusing on keeping my business organized. So I just went through my scheduler. Everybody that's been in the studio like the last 2 weeks, I just called every one of them. Hey, got COVID. Go get tested.
Check it out.
I felt like it was some STD shit. Motherfucking AIDS. What's going on? Remember last week?
Your piss ain't heating up yet?
I'm about to do that type of clothes. Like, damn. Not saying I have. I'm straight on that end, but you know. So I was just like, damn. So I called everybody.
COVID free and STD free since 90, baby.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was like, I can't have nobody here. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just in here feeling like shit, listening to music. I don't want to say where I got the sample from. So they might try to come after me. I listened to something classic. And I heard this song and I just played it like 24 hours. The music was the only thing making me feel better. So I just kept listening to it. I was like, man, this beat slap. I'll make a slap with this little sample. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to do it. So I just did the beat and I did like 2 more beats like on some Spanish shit. And I was like, man, I should just do a whole instrumental tape. Fuck it. And then I hit my guy, Roots. Shout out Roots. I hit my guy, Roots. He just like hit me randomly. I just responded. I showed him what I was working on. He was like, "Hey, bro, whatever that is, the cover."
That flavor.
He was like, "The cover should be a Tapatio, nigga, with your mask on it." And I was like, "Bro."
And then everything just started.
Yeah, I was like, if I do that, it got to be called Taco Tuesday. So he was like, "Oh," we were both like, "Ooh." I was like, "All right, bet." Hit my guy Killator. Shout out Killator. He does artwork and shit. I was like, "Hey, bro, this is what I need." He was like, "I got you, nigga. I have it done tomorrow." Tomorrow, I was like, alright.
How'd you do the mask part though? You already had like a.
Oh yeah, this mask. I've had this mask. Let's bring it forward. I've had this mask
you can
since.
put it in that camera.
Let's go right there. You see that? See that? Let me look through it. I've had this mask since 2014 or so.
Yeah.
This cat named Mr. 8 Legs. I think he's still active too. Mr. the number 8 Legs. He makes like custom masks. He does custom pictures, paintings, all types of shit. So I had him back then. I was like, hey, I want a mask, upside down cross. Put a 666 on it. Put Unseen Asylum. Yeah, he just did this. Mailed it to me. I was like, ooh, nigga, hold on.
That is hard, bro. That's hard as fuck. And it looks like it's almost been like mass produced. Like you could sell that in the store. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that would be so hard.
Yeah, you could go like if you went to your show or whatever, you could get that at the booth.
Be like, make
I want my Unseen Asylum mask.
Be like, make me 100.
I don't know why girls that would want your mask sound like that. I want his. You sell it to white people that. Like, I want his.
But you know, like, but that's how the album came about. Like, I just was sick, couldn't do nothing. So I was like, I wanted to keep working because I was busy. I was mad when I caught COVID. I had like a month booked out. So I was sitting there like, man, I'm about to miss out on hell of money. I was
did that cancel a lot of things, or did it just move them back?
Well, you know, people doing sessions and shit, like, they wanted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, like, it kind of fucked shit up.
Like, this nigga ain't booked out for a month.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it was cool. Like, you know, I took like a 2-month break to make sure everything was cool, make sure I was good.
That's good for you, bro.
Then I got back to it, and it just picked right back up. I was like, lit. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I was mad. I was making some really good money. But, you know, God kind of watched out for me. Because, like, the money I would have made that month, I got a royalty check for, like, the same amount. So I was like, oh, fuck it. I'm about to relax.
Ain't that crazy, man?
It was nice. I was like, oh, nigga, fuck it. I'm going to chill. I just laid in bed.
Yeah, let me worry about my health.
Drinking, nigga, orange juice and taking vitamins and water and soup and you feel me? I was just like, fuck it, taking zinc and sea moss and
oh shit, for real.
Oh, bro, you gotta take everything.
You were like some people who did like, I ate a salad, like you just did like a bunch of
that.
Yeah, the vitamins and shit. Yeah.
I just went heavy. I was like, fuck that, I gotta get better. Start fucking with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And shit, it took like a month and a half to get all the way better. It was crazy.
Damn, that shit really broke you down.
It really fucked me up.
You still have some effects from the COVID
nah,
and stuff?
Thank God. I got a homegirl. Her sense of smell's been gone for like 2 months.
Yeah, some people, yeah.
Fuck, that's terrible. She's like, I can't smell shit.
Literally.
But she was like, it's kind of cool. She's like, you know, my husband, he blow the toilet up. I don't give a fuck. She's all going to have a conversation with him. I was like, damn. He was like, yeah, she brave.
Yeah, bro, even if I didn't know, I still know the molecules are in the air. Nigga, like, what the fuck, bro?
I'll be like, bro, you burning my mustache off.
Yeah, come on, bro. That's still hitting my face, nigga. But I don't smell it, though. Alright, well, shout out to that brave woman.
Shout out to the homegirl, man. Cause, whoa, she told the story the other day. We just went to Reno, and she was telling us that. I was like, damn, you still can't smell?
Yeah.
She was like, nah. What? She was like, you know, it's kind of bad. She's like, I'm cooking shit, fuck around, burn something. I was like, damn, that's terrible.
I was gonna ask, well, I see that you've been bringing those like that health conscious more into, because I saw you just rode the bike and everything before we did the.
Yeah, like right after that, I gained hella weight. You know, go COVID weight. Nigga, I was sitting there getting fluffy. I was like, oh hell no, like just nah. I was like, I'm tripping. I got to get all the way on it. So I was working out like 5 days a week.
Nice.
But I was working out like a boxer, just keeping it real light, you know, jump rope, push-ups, sit-ups, you know, kind of switch back and forth, planking. Yeah. You know, I got a little, what's I got in the garage? A little speed bag, heavy bag, you know, I fuck with that. You know.
I need to get a heavy bag so bad, bro.
You know, fuck with that. You know, my daughter getting grown, so. Yeah. About to knock one of you little young niggas out. I don't know what camera it is, but.
You can do either one.
Yeah. In case one of you young niggas tripping. Like, hold on.
How many kids you got? You got 2?
4.
4? Damn, nigga.
4. So, you know, my oldest in there, she's 18, gonna be 19.
Damn, nigga, you should be been knocking niggas out.
She's a good kid, man. Thank God. Thank God it ain't been no weird, you know, niggas trying to, hey, is his daughter home? No, nigga, she ain't here. Ain't been none of that, thank God. So, you know, she's a good kid. So she's 18, gonna be 19. My middle ones are 10 and 11. They're gonna be 11, 12. And then my youngest is 7. He's gonna be 8.
Okay, for sure.
You know, so we got babies, man. You got children's out here.
You done making them?
I'm done, bro. I don't want no more.
I love hearing it from the parents here. Like, it's over.
Like, I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm about to be done. Like, I'm cool. I got my 2 boys and 2 girls. I'm straight.
Yeah, that's what's
I'm
up,
chilling.
Bro.
Like, that's enough. Maybe, you know, I won't say never, but like, I just don't want no more kids like out of wedlock or nothing. So maybe get married. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Some, you know, might have one then, like just one more, you know, but nah. Just be having them, nah. I'm good. I'll pass on that.
Yeah. You get too grown for that.
Yeah, I'll pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the move right now. Got too much work to do. You know what I'm saying? Too much work.
Okay, before we talk about new work, for the Taco Tuesday, just to go more into it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite track? Or these, because they all kind of are all different, but they all have that similar. That's obviously why the Taco Tuesday. You know, that Latin feel.
Fuck, which one? It's one on there I really like. I remember the titles though.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see that. I don't remember the titles, nigga.
I think mine's the Pescado, or is it the fish taco?
Oh, and hold on, let's find out, cause it's one specific I like. I think it's the de pollo.
De pollo.
The de pollo.
Pollo de.
The de pollo. You know what I'm saying? I really like the intro and first track too.
Yeah.
The intro on the first track, that was the sample. You know, I'll let y'all find that sample yourself if you can find it.
There's people who do that on interviews all the time. Like, that's up to y'all.
If you can find that sample,
then
cool.
you a fan anyway, so.
And like the intro was real funny because I was sick, so I hit up my nigga Smooth. Shout out Smooth. Shout out Yeah. I hit those guys. I was like, hey, I need y'all to do a skit like y'all at a taco truck.
Yeah. Oh, so that wasn't you in there at all?
Nah, that's the homies. And like,
okay.
So I was like, I need y'all to do a skit. Here's the name of the songs because it's all taco titles. I was like, just act like y'all trying to get some food or something, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And niggas was like, let's come to the studio. I was like, bro, it's quarantine over here. It's like, bad.
So wait, how'd they do it then?
They did it on the phone.
And then you recorded them from the phone, or how?
Well, they did it on the phone. They just sent me this footage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like a little audio note.
From the,
I told her, I was like, I wanted to sound real.
Yeah, so kind of, from the
So
phone.
I was like, nigga, go in the car and just do it. They were like, you sure? Like, we can go to Chrissy Chris and we can get the choir. I was like, no, nigga.
But that's a good idea.
Yeah, I was like, I wanted to sound authentic, like y'all really at the taco truck.
Yeah,
he was like, all right,
because that's real interaction. When they had that in, I'm like, that's real for real. You know what I mean? Because niggas for real be swearing on God, all these taco trucks are the best taco. I'm like, nigga, there is too many for y'all. No, that's the best one in Stockton. So we gotta drive 10 miles away from us. Nigga, we just passing taco trucks. Nigga, there's taco trucks everywhere.
You feel me?
And niggas like, no, we going to this one, nigga.
Because I don't even have a favorite taco truck.
No, bro, they're all pretty good. There's some that I like a little bit better. But honestly, I bet you just caught them on a good day, bro.
Kind of facts. So, you know, I had them niggas do that skit, sent it.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so there's one song on there. You notice that, right? One song on there. And it's Be Love.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So, finally the COVID, like, you know, the quarantine was done. We're all good. Everything was straight. I was shooting a little promo video. She come to get in the video. It's a funny ass story. She comes to get in the video, right? So she's video ready.
You know her.
Yeah. So if you seen the video, I'm like,
she she dresses up in real life, so especially for a video, she's gonna do some different shit.
So you see the video, I'm like, I jumped in the lowrider. So I was jumping in to get some footage driving around. I was like, hey, we'll be right back. So I come back and she's outside tripping with the neighbor's aunt or something. Like, she's going bad. Well, the neighbor's aunt was actually like wilding out.
Wilding, yeah.
So sus was like, bitch, won't you want this and that? Hold on. And she goes to the car, pop the trunk. My kid's mama here like, she about to get a gun. And then she come out and she got a sweatsuit on all of a sudden and sneakers and shit.
Oh, she switched her shit
She switched the fit like, bitch, what's up? Why you turn down?
More gangster, bro. Like, you know what? Like, bitch, I ain't gonna get a gun. I'm about to change my outfit real quick because I'm about to do a music video and beat your ass because you ain't even worth fucking my outfit up.
She put the fit on like, bitch, I ain't turned down no fade. I was like, oh shit, man, it's cracking out here.
Hard as fuck.
And then like the homies with the lowrider, you know, they live real, they really active. So they was sitting there like, bro, the police coming, man, we out of here, bro. We gotta get about. All right, bro. Good looking. I'm like, man, we got one more scene, bro. So we ended up leaving to shoot one more scene, and we came back. I just got one of my pieces of gear. I was like, sis, could you like come in and like test the mic for me? Like I'm trying to test it myself, but I can't. I was like, I need you to come in here and fuck with it. So she's like, all right. And then she ain't even heard the project, so I was like showing her the project. And then one of the beats, she was like, hey, this shit slap. Yeah. And I was like, hold on, put it on real quick here. Fuck with this one. And she just started freestyling and started tripping on there. And I was like, hold on, let's record. Fuck it, you gonna be on the album, nigga. Let's record this real quick.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And she just freestyled that shit and tripped out. And if you listen to the song, she's talking about it. That's all she's talking about. Bitch, I'm at YP house. Yes, pop the trunk, pull the sneakers out. Like,
when I listen to that on my way back, I wasn't be tired.
Well, you're gonna be weak. That's all I was like, fuck it, this going on. This is too.
That is hilarious.
It was just too authentic, and I love sis. I always like having her on the project, so I was like, fuck it. I'll have one rap song on here at the least.
Yeah, I was tripping on that because I was just like looking back, and I was like, oh, that was the other song. Yeah. So that's funny. That's hilarious, bro.
Bro, hilarious.
That is hilarious.
And like my neighbors across the street, they felt so bad because it was their aunt tripping, and the aunt was just hella drunk. Just being an asshole, just drunk, and just what the fuck, and this and that. And they were like, we're so sorry, and we're like, that's good, don't worry about it. Yeah. But everybody was looking at me when she was tripping, like, you gonna say something? I was like, nigga, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, maybe the lady across the street tripping. What the fuck? Let me figure out. Like, the fuck? I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with a one-on-one. Let these motherfuckers get a one-on-one. Yeah, it's cool. Like, we all here, we gonna make sure ain't nobody get stomped out, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. Like, you know, just be a little fair one. All right, up, y'all break it up. It's all good.
Yeah, someone might need to learn a lesson.
Hey, sometimes it happens. And honestly, that video got me on my workout. I was looking at the video, and my belly was heavy. hanging out. I was like, ooh, no.
That's what's always so funny to me with people about that, because they don't even notice it until they see it. So many people, like, I mean, it's just hilarious to me.
Cause I had like a little button, one, I was on I throw shit out the little one button with the tank top on, nigga, and I was just like,
nigga, I thought I was really out here,
No, I knew when I tried it on that day. I was like, oh, hell nah, nigga. This is not it. This motherfucker poking out. I was like, nah. Nigga, right after that video, nigga, I was push-ups, nigga, curls. This nigga jump rope. I was like, fuck that. This motherfucker gotta go, nigga.
That's what's up. That's good. Yeah, at least that got you motivated.
Hell yeah, right away. I was like that, and then the I was like, I just need to get healthier, period. I was like, fuck that. Yeah. Niggas getting older, like, nigga, you don't use it, you gonna lose it, nigga. You walk around, wake up, my back, nigga. Like, nigga, you ain't do nothing.
I shit like that. I got shit like that with my feet already. I got fucked up feet, so whenever I wake up, the first 10 minutes of my day suck.
I don't know, you work the foot out, you can like...
I got plantar fasciitis, so my shit be just aching and shit. Yeah. I try to run too many miles and play too much basketball at the same time.
Oh, you be on a bike, nigga. That shit's healthy.
That's why I've been doing more boxing and riding bikes and shit now, so, yeah.
The boxing, where is that, though?
Oh, bro. I do, like, I went to, 3-4 months straight just hitting the pads with this one guy, you know what I mean? And, like, I was getting, like, 2-3 sessions in the week and shit, and just an hour, pop. I'm like, yo. That shit was fucked with your endurance, though, too.
Hell yeah, you be feeling good out. He be like,
my dad be tripping when he sees me because I'm just, like, drenched in sweat, bro. Like, he's like, God damn.
Hey, that shit really happened.
Keep the towel, nigga, before you leave that room, nigga. Before you leave any of that space, drive the fuck.
That shit really had you feeling like you feel me too. Like at the same time, you be like,
I'll be feeling like I'm B.
You be in the store. I wish a nigga.
I wish your arm would come across the street right now, motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit was so funny when it happened though. Like we were in tears. Like after I was dead, and then like right after, like they grabbed the aunt and like the aunt left. Nigga went back to the car, changed, had the video fit back on. I was like, oh, this nigga's crazy. That shit was fucking hilarious.
So what about in the future? For so do you have like is Taco Tuesday 2, nigga, or what?
I don't know. I want to do another beat tape. I just haven't decided what the theme is because this shit came so natural. So I was like, I'm kind of just waiting for a theme to just jump out of the woodworks. But I am working on some produced projects. Let's see here. Like right now I'm working on something with, really excited. It's probably the closest one being done. Me and Smooth. Mm-hmm. It's really dope. It's really dope. Being Smooth. Hey, shout out Smooth. Me and Smooth did work before, and like we from the same hood and shit, and so we were doing music before, and like he was rapping real aggressive and a lot of street shit and talking about struggle and shit. So this time I was like, look, bro, like let's have some fun, bro. I said, niggas know what time it is with all that shit. Like you don't gotta keep telling these niggas you tough, like you done beat niggas up and did all that shit before, so you don't gotta keep doing that. You don't gotta keep letting it be known. Niggas known. You know what I'm saying? I'm like all the struggle shit. Niggas know what time it is with that.
It speaks for itself. You know?
Let's start having some fun.
It's one of those niggas like, I can look at you and see.
But I mean, I've kicked it with this nigga in real life, and this nigga's he's a wild nigga. Like, he's a party animal. You feel me? But he turned, though. Yeah. Like, he'll turn. Like, we'll be doing shit, and then somebody, hey, what? Yeah. Oh, no, okay. Then you go back to partying. So I was like, we ain't gotta worry about that, bro. Like, that's just, you feel me? Like,
that nigga's like a retired veteran. Yeah. Like, what? Yeah, was went to war right there. You're like, damn, nigga.
It's like, this nigga, like, he really be turned. Yeah. And he be, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, bro, let's just start having some fun. But he was already on the same hype. He was like, yeah, bro, I feel it. Like, I just want to start having some more fun. So we've been making these, like, just clubby party records. Like, yeah. We're trying to figure out a title because, like, the album's pretty done. Yeah. And it's dope as fuck, though. It's y'all gonna really like it. It sound like some, what was that fucking Fats? Remember the club Fats? Right there on fucking Persian or some shit?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The album...
about that In Shape over there.
Yeah, so the album sound like when you leave Fats and you about to go to another party, the after hours party, and motherfuckers in the parking lot, it sounds like that.
You say, so you know Fats, right? It doesn't sound like Fats, but the place you go after Fats...
Like right before you about to go, and it's just everybody in the parking lot turning up and getting ratchet, and motherfucker turn some music on, and
That's females wild. The few times I've been, I'm like, damn, bro. But I guess certain people just like that environment, because I'd be like, no, it's every time the 3 times I went,
wild every time. Whether it's a little bit of people,
yeah, you gotta be,
people.
You gotta be in a ratchet mood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
so
definitely.
It's that like the album's on that vibe. That's why we're trying to figure out a title. So that's one album. Me and Boss Type.
Call it After Fats.
Hey, you feel me? The after party, after fast. I don't know. We're throwing some ideas around, but we're mixing that right now. So we're like in the process. That's why we're trying to create
a concept.
Yeah, because like the songs are just, I got a couple homegirls that are strippers and do porn and shit. So I'll chill with them and play it, and they immediately like, oh shit, what's this? Oh, he's talking about OnlyFans, and they're like, oh my god, what's this? He did a song with the homie, and the homie was like, hey, nigga, now you talking about licking toes and shit, nigga, it's a party. Yeah, it's lit now. And I was like, hey, it's cracking.
You ever think about, like, going into that, like, OnlyFans? Like, I think, because
OnlyFans are just chop it up?
This idea, yeah, I'm just saying, like, it could be an idea, especially if you're selling a club banger song about strippers, about that kind of environment. Yeah, just show them how you do it one time. You could get some extra. I've been thinking about this shit all the time, like, bro, if I had a good amount of money that I could just throw at this shit, where it's like, hey, yo, you want to see, I did a music video, a clean one and a whatever one, like, you know what I mean, and the dirty one's only on OnlyFans, and that's how you see it.
That's a good fucking
And you get some of the porno stars or strippers that people are kind of known have a little bit of a base, so you're bringing them already, and then maybe it'll go from 10,000 to 100,000. You know what I mean? If you got enough people that are all sharing, like, nigga, did you see this crazy shit? And now they're all dancing to it on TikTok. No.
I'm about to borrow that idea. Yeah. The OnlyFans video version. Of that video.
Well, people were already doing it back then, but now it's easier accessible and the money's going directly to you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like that Nelly shit, that tip drill, he's probably getting royalties from BET, where now he could have just made that shit and did it OnlyFans. Yeah, he could have just done an OnlyFans. Like, Nelly would have been on OnlyFans, guys. Like, don't try to, like, separate.
You feel me?
Like, if D'Angelo had OnlyFans, we would have seen his dick in that video.
He got pay too. Chicks was watching that shit stock. That, oh my god,
so many.
They're like, you see the crease.
There's literally a video of Beyonce interviewing Aaliyah for like the BET or MTV Awards, and fucking both of them like, so what's your thing? What you looking for? I'm waiting for that D'Angelo performance, girl. Girl, I know. And you're like, this is, if you looking for the best, you're like, these are like the finest girls ever to some people, and I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, damn, I wish I was D'Angelo, bro.
You feel me? I gotta work out some more.
You got the braids, bro. Work out a little bit more, bro.
I gotta work out some more. They get there. They got to the video, there, spinning around. So that's one project. Get back to it. It's all good. That's one project. Me and Boss Type LB, we're mixing that one right now too. I think that one's going to be called Game Over. I'm not sure. He got like, me and LB got so many fucking songs. We got like 40, 50 songs in here. Mm-hmm. So like, whenever we be working, that nigga just be up. I'm about to drop project. You feel me? Let's pluck out these songs. So we're almost done mixing that. I think it's called Game Over. So I know we're doing 2 of them. What else we working on? Me and Waddy Lee are working on the project.
Okay. We're
probably like 6, 7 songs in.
Yeah.
Me and the homie Jody working on the project. I think
Jody,
we're like, yeah.
I'm actually interviewing him, I think this Saturday.
Hey, shout out Jody.
I'll bring it up.
I think we're doing 4 or 5 songs. I'm producing the homie Mikey's album. Mm-hmm. Me and B Love, of course, are going to do another project. Let me see here. What else am I working on? Got some other stuff in the works, working with this cat, don't want to put too much info out there. But I'm working with the homie, he's A&R, and I'm starting to shoot him beats, and he's going to start getting them placed. I just sent some shit to some people. I'm it's one of the things I don't be believing until I see a check. I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. This person used it. Yeah, that's what's up. Oh, it went here. That's cool.
Especially when someone say, oh, he used it. You don't know what they're going to use it for. Like,
when they're like, it's coming on the album.
They could have wrapped it and everything, and then once it gets to that part, they just, all right, it's not an album. It's just like underground.
So I'm like, when it's on the album, I see it out, and then I'm like, okay, paperwork's good. I see that check, and then I get excited. Then I'm like, all right, nigga, Moet time.
Fuck this orange juice, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, I got first royalty check. I bought like 4 bottles of Moet. Yeah, probably like 4 alcohols, like 4 bottles of Douce or something. Like we was turning the fuck up. Like we was having to be going to my partner house, and I was here working, which is a good thing, right? I was working, so I'm here working and shit. My kids might come in and she's like, "Oh, you got some mail?" And I'm like, "Oh, ASCAP, all right." Yeah. My homegirl was like, "Nigga, it's probably a check." And I was like, "Psh, Like, they always send me shit that'd be like, okay, this song's got registered, or, you know, it'll just be like a statement or something. So I was like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And I opened it up. Seen that check. I was like, oh, nigga, hold on. Nigga, bottles on me tonight.
It's
nigga.
a different day today.
I was like, hold on. I was damn near ready to start working that now. I was like, oh, shit, hold on. I mean, all right, let's finish this song. We about to really turn up. Went straight to the homie's house. I was like, hey, nigga, it's lit. Come on, let's go to the stove. Went to the stove. He was in there like, damn, nigga, you need some drops. I was like, I got it. Don't even worry about it, nigga.
He's like, what happened?
They had a store out north. At the time, it was doing two Moet bottles for $100. And then 2 like Douce bottles for $100. So I was like, hey, let me get 4 of those, and then let me get 4 of those. And I was like,
oh,
the fuck? I see my homegirl at the store one time. My homegirl, Miss X. Shout out Miss X. I seen her at the store one time. Just, oh shit, what you doing over here? Oh, nigga, what you want? Hey, you want a bottle of Moet? Fuck it, go ahead and get you one. She was like, all right, nigga, shit is lit.
What is it about Moet for you?
I don't know. You know, we were just celebrating.
I see the Douce out there in the garden.
You know, it was a celebration, so I was like, fuck it, let's get some more. I tried the Bel Air, but I don't really like it.
I ask just because certain people with certain things and what they drink and stuff, because I'm curious myself.
Oh, I be drinking everything.
Yeah.
I drink everything. Like, that's one of my superpowers, nigga. If I had superpowers, that's one of them. I can drink anything. I could be blending, mixing. I'll be fine.
I can't do vodka, bro.
I can do it all. Vodka.
The reason why I can't do vodka, though, is because I can't taste it. So while I'm drinking, I can't gauge how fun. So every time I drink vodka, I'm like, no, I'm good, nigga. Look, I'm cool. And I'm like, oh, I'm not cool. Cause like, you know what I mean?
I like vodka specifically for mixed drinks. You know, I like making
they blend best.
Tasty shit. If I'm in the mood for something tasty, like say like we out to eat. We getting dinner or something, and I don't want to drink a fucking shot. I want something to flush this food down. So I'm gonna get a little mixed drink. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm just in a cool mood, it's a nice sunny day, we barbecuing. All right, fuck it, let's get some mixed drinks flowing. You know, throw some little Ciroc in there. You know, some little, you know. And then I've been fucking with that E40 tequila too. That shit's fire. I'll drink that shit.
I haven't even.
Bro, it's fire.
He had the wine, right? Yeah, I had the wine. I need to try Snoop Dogg's wine though too.
I just tried it. I'm not really a wine drinker though.
No?
But wine's like you gotta. I don't know, you gotta like have a palate for it. You gotta like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta rinse your mouth out and you gotta do hell of shit.
Try a Malbec. A Malbec's a type of wine. It's my favorite type, and it's a red wine that usually, if you find a good one, has flavor, but it's not too sweet. Because all the red ones usually come sweet, and those are great, but then they give you a headache because all the sugar and shit. It don't matter like how you gauge it. And those white ones, they taste gross to me. Like, not everyone, but majority of them. Like, this is like piss, bro. Like, this is just.
I'm getting older, so I should start getting into wine. But I just drink liquor. Like, I don't even drink beer anymore.
See, that's the one thing I don't do. I go beer heavy. I can do beer, different types of beer. Liquor, I'm very specific. It just depends on what.
Yeah, liquor. Beer. I used to drink all day, and then just I don't know. Like I say, maybe a year or so ago, my stomach started tripping with it. And I was like, oh, that's done. No more beer, nigga.
Yeah.
Alcohol only. So about a year or so, I've only been drinking alcohol. My tolerance is just ridiculous right now.
Man.
Like I was chilling with the homies, nigga. Just me and him. We drank a whole fifth, and I was like, shit, I'm barely feeling this shit.
Really?
He was like, yeah, for real? And I was like, yeah, so we'll get another one, nigga. He was like, what the fuck?
I can't do that one. I can share the fifth, but then like I'll be like, I'm done. Like I'm cool. I can wake up and be fine and stuff, but that's about as much as I go. Like every time I've ever tried to push it, I'm like,
but it's all about how you drink it too. Like I drink like an old nigga. Like I get a couple ice cubes, pour a little half a cup. I just sip on it.
You making me want. I already had a crazy weekend, and you making me want to start back up. I want to see this shit. Like,
I know, my weekend was wild.
That's literally why I did not bring alcohol, because I just survived a weekend where I was just
shit. I would have been in here sipping, like
we
we just went to Reno this weekend, so we was out there my partner's birthday. You know what I'm saying?
So
we
you
was
already
like, let's go to Reno.
You already went through it.
But shit, I came back yesterday. I was like, fuck it.
Keep going.
Hey, make me a drink. Fuck it.
Just keep it going.
You know what I'm saying? Have me a little drink, and I think the mushrooms kind of started kicking in last night. It was weird. I took some like the night before, and I was like, man, you feeling this shit? And then I was in a session yesterday, and I was like, oh shit, whoa. I was like, ooh, y'all feeling hot in here? Like,
warm? You a little warm?
I'm feeling kind of tingly, nigga. I was like, hold on, I'm gonna open the door real quick. Like, let me get it together. I was like,
how much? Like a gram or something?
Oh, I took a little bit. I didn't want to take too much.
Like
I took a couple caps, couple stems.
Yeah, you could. It's like a gram.
We're in this little house out there, and like, you know, it's kind of like in the middle of nowhere, kind of. So I was like, one of us got to be kind of sober, nigga, just in case, nigga. Michael Myers coming through this bitch, or you know what I'm saying? Some weirdo pop up. Hey, man, ain't no telling.
Me, the hippie in me is like, just let go, man. You know, nothing. Just let it be, man. Let yourself go, bro.
Yeah. Well, it was my partner's birthday. We let him cut loose. We was like, here, nigga. Yeah. The ones I didn't eat, here, nigga. Eat that rest. Eat the rest of that. That nigga had me dead. We like passed out, and he was like, or everybody trying to go to sleep. He walking around the house, nigga. I'm on shrooms, nigga. You said I was asleep, nigga, yesterday. Now I'm awake. I was like, this nigga, bro. Shut your ass up. It's 5 a.m, nigga. I'm trying to sleep.
That's how I do it. You're like, there is no time, nigga. There's no
like, nigga, we good. Man, it was a fun weekend though, man. This shit was lit. You know what I'm saying? I love Reno. I can't even front. I like Reno. It's like, that's probably because I'm older. Because it's like lit, but it ain't hella lit. It's like it's just the perfect amount of litness.
It's kind of like when you get older, that's all you want is the perfect amount of litness. It's like I don't want to do too much.
I'm like, we can go. It's cool, and then we come back to the house and chill. We keep drinking, smoking. Just enjoy the fucking weather. It's really nice out there. Like it wasn't hella cold. It was like cool. It was cold as fucking night though. I ain't gonna lie. It was cold as fucking night. But like, I brought a fire pit. We was out there fucking chilling.
Okay.
I got my little portable joint. So I had this outside making slaps and shit, chilling. It was nice. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. And in the summertime, it's always cool. Like it'll be 100-something out here. You go out there, it's like 80 degrees. Mm-hmm. It's fucking out of nice little breeze.
You visit Reno frequently and shit.
Kind of. I need to start going more. Like I was going for a second, and I chilled, and then we just went back. And I was like, damn, I missed this motherfucker.
Reno might be the spot to go, like go chill and shit. Maybe even fuck around with the beats with the homies. Make a couple songs or something at an Airbnb hotel or some shit like that.
That's kind of been my shit. Shout out my nigga King Jones. You know what I'm saying? He stays in Houston. Mm-hmm. I went out there and did a record with him. And that was the shit. I was like, I gotta start doing this more often. Just go to another city, find a studio, make some slaps. You know what I'm saying? Make some songs and shit.
Were you there for like a weekend or a week?
I was there like a weekend. Yeah. I rented a little loft in Houston. I'd never been. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to Houston. Let's go. Let's go to H-Town, nigga.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think that's the move if you're trying to make
H-Town's lit, nigga. H-Town, Bro, it was a bunch of... I was at the grocery store. I was at the fucking grocery store. There's women looking like Meg Thee Stallion walking around, fucking cat suits on and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Nigga, this is in the liquor store or in the grocery store? Like, what the fuck, nigga? It's cracking. Nothing but like blacks and Mexicans in there. Like, it was just lit. I was like, I'm fucking with this. Okay, I like this environment. I didn't like the air, though.
Nah,
that air quality is not lit, bro. I got off the airplane like, whoa, what is this, nigga?
It's called humidity, nigga.
Yeah. That shit was like suffocating the first day. I was like, whoa. Niggas like, you want to smoke? I was like, no. I could barely breathe, nigga. And then but we went to the studio called Sugar Hill. And it's like one of the biggest studios out there. So like Meg Thee Stallion was recorded there. I think the couple of days before we got there, what's that nigga? Kevin Gates was recording there. One of those Shoreline Mafia guys recording there. Like Beyonce's recorded there. Nigga Kenny Rogers. Like it's a classic studio. So we went and got the big room. We get there and shit. I made a bunch of slaps at the room. You know what I'm saying? Well, I made a bunch of slaps in my hotel room. Or loft. So I made a bunch of slaps. And then we got there. Because the homie had to work and shit. I just popped up on him. Yeah. So he was like, damn, I had to work and shit. Like, fuck. Like, nigga, let's just, I'll pick you up, go to the studio. So we get to the lab. As soon as we get in there, hey, nigga. Shit, we ain't got no time paying. $125 an hour, nigga. Come on. Yeah. Plug laptop. All right, nigga, what beat you want, nigga? These. All right, bet. I already got it tracked out. Engineer, here, hook this up. I was like, nigga, roll up some weed while we doing this, nigga.
Go.
But like, it definitely let me know I'm ready to elevate to that part because I was in there like producing the record. I didn't have to press no buttons. I was just in there like, yup. Hey, check. Why don't you change this line? Why don't you, wait a minute? Why don't you add this? Just in there helping that, and then look at the engineer and like, all right, let's go.
do you do that with a lot of people you work with now, or does it just depend on how comfortable you are with them?
I want to, because I could really help navigate the record. Like that's kind of my job is to sit here and navigate the record, make sure it's great.
It would be almost dumb to just give someone a dope ass beat and then just be like, all right, man, have at it, man, I'm out.
You know what I'm saying? Or just even if they record on a beat, like I'll sit there and be like, hey, why don't you try this, or why don't you take a word out, or add a word, or. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to keep what they're doing and just make it the best it can be. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm really big on this lately. Like, no doubles. Fuck all that shit. That's so old school. Like, nah, bro. Doubles? You know how a nigga do a take and then he'll just double it. The whole fucking take. Like,
the whole take?
Oh, this ain't the 90s no more, bro. And then, of course,
that's a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like, it's... And I was telling him, like, man, just listen to newer music. Any genre, I'm like, it's a solid lead, maybe an ad-lib.
Yeah.
Maybe. You know, they'd be like, well, the Migos got ad-libs. I'm like, yeah, but that's their style. It's like, they got a solid lead, though. And then they got spaces, though. You know what I'm saying? So it works for them. But I'm like, listen to Meg Thee Stallion or Ed Sheeran, nigga. Like, listen to anybody. It's a solid lead. But I'm like, you know, same time, though, they're nice studio, $10 million mic.
Yeah,
not $10 million, $10,000 mic.
Yeah.
You know, incredible gear, so it's going to sound great.
Is that mic made out of platinum, nigga?
But, you know, as you see in here, I got some really... So, like, when people come here, the first thing is, oh, shit. Nigga, this sounds...
They feel more comfortable doing that solid lead, though, with that.
Yeah, and I'm like, just have a solid lead. You know, cat, I'll fix it with the double. Nah, nigga, fuck that. Fix it now. Like, let's get this shit solid.
The audience is more smart nowadays with that.
It just sounds cleaner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of shit going on the beat, and you got a solid, it'll cut right through the mix. Mm-hmm. You know, engineer-wise. I made a post about it, and motherfuckers arguing with me, like, nah, nigga, Tupac did it. I was like, bro, it was 25 years ago.
Yeah. And even he was doing it different than what they wanted to do it at the time.
I was like, a lot of people don't understand. When Pac was recording, he wanted to record so much, man, it'd be a beat not even done. It'd be a fucking metronome. It'd be
with it so much after
it'd be like a piece of it. Fuck that. He'll go in there and just put hella vocals on it. Or a lot of time he was fucking up, so he'd be like, fuck it. He'll just double it, just pluck whatever out. And I was like, damn, that nigga was workhorse. Boy. Like, if you knew how recording was back then, it's ridiculous. Because like, you have to get a tape machine. It take like 45 minutes to calibrate tape machine before you start. Yeah. Then each tape only has like 12 minutes on it. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, you knocked something out. Yeah, you might knock something out. All right, boom. Now, we could probably do 2 songs on this tape, and that's it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so boom, boom, boom. All right. He was doing 5 songs in a day. 6 songs a day. So he knocked out. All right, boom. Nigga, put another beat up. Put another, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas had to track it in and all that shit. So it was like, that's why he wasn't playing around. He'd be like, track some of the beat. Fuck it. Like, track the main melody and like a snare. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He get the stems of it, like a little bit of
yeah, knock the shit out and be like, y'all niggas can hook this shit up later. Fuck all that.
I believe in you, Dre.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was working like a madman. You know, nowadays you got Pro Tools. You can just, all right.
You can move the whole program fucking to another computer. So
I got a guy I'm working with now. My nigga King Jones hooked it up, and he'll do like 5 songs in a session.
Yeah.
Like every time. Like, the minimum would be 4. He'll get 4 hours. And he's knocking them out. Here's the beat, bro. I'll load it up. All right, I'm ready. He's like, all right, let's go. He'll just breeze through the shit. And I'll be like, okay. And it's funny because he seen my post about the doubles, and I was like, wasn't tripping. I was like, oh, that's your style, whatever. He was like, fuck that, bro. No more doubles. He's like, you're right, bro. I've been listening to shit that just sounds hella cleaner. I was like, I'm telling you, bro. Just it starts getting cluttered when you start adding too much. Just leave it solid. Yeah. I listened to what really drove that point home was like years ago. You know, being an engineer, you got to study. So we're listening to the Kanye and Jay-Z album, The Watch the Throne. And as we're listening to it, I was like, bro, there's absolutely no doubles. There's no ins and outs. It's just a fucking lead. There's not even ad-libs half the time. There's a lead. And that's it. And I was like, this shit sounds incredible. And that production was hella huge, gigantic, but
simple.
It cut through the mix because it's just, you got to mix one vocal. You don't got to sit there. I got to layer these together and do all that. Nigga, Beyonce's on the song. Just the lead vocal. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's some little harmonies. But you know, that's singing, that's different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Singing's totally different game.
There's some little harmonies here and there, but it's like, it's a solid fucking lead, and that's it. And I'm like, hey, that's where it's at. And then, of course, when you perform it, you're going to sound more like you. You don't got to be like, all right, make me a disc, and I need the ad-lib tracks on, and nah, nigga, take all that shit off.
And that even would change how people would rap, too, and everything, because then they would probably make more of their flows and things rely realistically on that solid one track instead of trying to add something in the back.
Yeah.
And that one thing in the back may be a main part of your verse where it kind of takes some of the sting or punch away or whatever. So when you perform it, you're like, it ain't hitting the same way you
feel me? And then, like, on a technical level, so, like, you got solid lead. Man, you could do shit like, all right, take this word and just put a delay on it now. And that's just going to pop out way harder because there's not hella shit going on. You feel me?
Yeah, very true.
Then it really pop, you like, oh, shit.
So the little subtlety things will
the subtle things will stand the fuck out. Put this baby delay here and there. Yeah. Put a little, put the little stutter shit or something. Or, you know what I mean? A little reverse. You know, the reverse reverb shit. Little, then motherfuckers be doing that shit. But like, all that shit pops way harder when it's like, got a solid lead. It's good. But, like, some cats don't want to hear that shit because, you're kind of telling them, like, you got to work on your flow, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
You gotta work on your flow, nigga. It gotta be solid. Niggas be, I just
stick criticism.
Yeah, niggas be like, I just add more vocals. Like that's not gonna make your flow sound better.
I think every rapper goes through that eventually at some point. Especially
artists, don't kill me for that either. I'm trying to help y'all out.
Yeah,
trying to give y'all some game.
I was gonna ask you though. So being an engineer, things you study and everything. But what are some inspirations that you have? Like, what are things that inspire you?
That's a great question. I very much. You probably heard it earlier when I was.
You know
what I'm saying? I played some NWA shit. Like I was talking about it this weekend with the homie. I was like, bro, when it wasn't the first NWA album. Cause I heard like music before, like I heard Dope Man and all that shit when I was a child, and Colors, and all that shit was slapping. But I was like young, I was like a child, and now I was like 8 or 9. I'm still a child.
Yeah.
My sisters had the Niggas for Life, the NWA album.
Yeah.
And I like, it's back in the day. You weren't supposed to listen to shit like that. Your parents hear that shit, they break that tape and throw it away or something. You know what I'm saying? So they had it like burnt. And I just went in their room and I listened to it and just listened to it. I was just like, wow, this fucking album's incredible. Yeah. Cause that's like the first album that got the West Coast on the sound that it started getting known for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like the first album Dre started fucking with the synths and getting live players in and shit. Like it just sounded different, especially at that time because everybody was just sampling shit. So everything was just hella samples put together. Like Public Enemy and Slick Rick and Run DMC. All that shit was like a bunch of samples.
If you kind of think about it, he almost started doing what rap was trying to stay away from at first. You know what I'm saying? Because remember when rap first got on, they were trying to kick the DJ out. Like almost, you know what I'm saying?
Well, kind of.
Yeah, because they were trying to put like real actual bands together behind the
rap. That's around the time. Well, yeah, at first that's what they were doing.
Yeah, when they were making like the sugar,
super early. Yeah.
Super, that's what I'm saying. And then he's actually like, all right, we're still sampling, but we're using the band to recreate the sample.
Yeah, like it's weird because like after that, it went to the DJs because like that's what I tell cats that make beats. I'm like, hey, start there, find a sample, find a drum break, put them together. That's how hip hop was created. So I was like, do shit like that first. Kanye still makes beats like that to this day. Yeah, he literally finds samples, gets drum breaks, put them together, and then they'll put some synth on it or something. You know what I'm saying? Or recreate it. But Dre was starting to kind of recreate some of the samples. So he'd be like, all right, take this bass line and have somebody play it. Take this guitar line, have somebody play it. Yeah. I like the synth shit. Let's get a synth in here and actually play it. You feel me? Like Always Into Something. What's some other songs on there? She Swallowed It. Song's hilarious. Listen to nowadays. But some of those records really
you get it now.
Yeah. Back then I was like, bro, you talking? And then it was just crazy back then because it was like nobody was rapping about shit like that. Yeah. Like nobody. Like hip hop was kind of clean to a degree. Yeah. And like these niggas aren't talking about dick sucks and you know what I'm saying? Just all types of crazy shit. Talking about killing women and shooting at police and shit.
The hip hop before it was hip hop. And then now these niggas like suck my dick, mother.
And it was just like, yo. I mean, they were like West Coast shit was talking about, but it sounded real. East Coast was just samples, boom bap drums, sample. Put it together. And then once Dre kind of started coming with that sound, it just I don't know something just I was like, I want to do this. I'm like 8, 9 or some shit. Yeah. But I just jumped all the way in like, oh, this shit sounds amazing. So yeah, definitely like Dr. Dre influenced, NWA influenced, and then a little later down the line, I'll say probably when I got to like high school, I really started getting into 3 6 Mafia, the Memphis shit, Kingpin, Skinny Pimp, all that type of shit. Yeah. My cousin was from St. Louis, so he came back to Cali one time. It's probably like 90. Had to be like 96 or so, 97 maybe. We were like Master P and shit. That 3 6 Mafia shit sounded different though. And I remember when we first heard it, we laughed. We was like, what the fuck is this shit? These niggas rap hella weird and shit. Yeah. And then I just started listening to it more and I was like, this shit is actually pretty fucking dope. And then we just start falling into that rabbit hole, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And of course like the E40s and all that classic Bay Area music. Cause like around 90, I'd say after 92, or 90, whenever the Chronic came out, after that, everybody got on that hype. Everybody was like, fuck that. Then we gonna start playing keyboards and start doing shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of early Bay music is, like, super, it's keyboard heavy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, the synth bass lines, niggas playing keys on it, got some 808s in it, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of the sound that's going on today. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Too Short was about big into that, too. That was, he actually, people don't know that he actually did play instrument. I don't remember which one.
He got to the instruments around, let me see, what album was that? I would say around,
third one? He said it was somewhere.
It was around Shorty the Pimp. when he got to that, that's when they started incorporating.
Yeah, he brought him in. It's
either Shorty the Pimp or Short Dogs in the House.
Yeah.
Because before it was like 808s samples, or it'd be 808s and then maybe like a little keyboard or two. But he started getting full band like. He started around then, but then when he got to what was after Short Dogs Short Dogs and House, he like started introducing it. Then Shorty the Pimp, that's when he had like the ghetto and all that shit on it. And like I remember there's a record on there called Stepdaddy. First time I ever heard somebody say BM talking about baby mama. You know what I'm saying? This came out in like 92 or some shit. You feel me? I remember
that's so crazy.
I had a girl buy me that tape in high school. Not in high school, my bad. I was in elementary school. Like it's just influenced by the music. Crazy. But yeah, definitely all that classic bass shit. Just, you know, like we just grew up listening to it, just like trying to reverse engineer, like how the fuck they do all this shit.
And so you're at elementary school, or you're trying to figure this shit out?
I was in elementary school trying to figure this shit out. Like I had no equipment or nothing, but I would just listen to it all the time. Like that's all I would do. I play video games and shit, but all I would do is fucking listen to music. And then like, shit, I lived kind of by the mall, so I'd fucking hustle up. I'd rake somebody's leaves, cut grass. I'd do whatever I could do to get some money. I'll go up there and buy fucking tapes and shit. Buy Spice One tapes, nigga MC8, you know what I'm saying? Like E40 tapes, like. And it's crazy because I was like a little kid and they wasn't even supposed to sell that shit to me, but they didn't give a fuck. They were like, oh, little man got.
Did you look like an older kid?
Hell no, that was fucking skinny ass 8-9-year-old kid, like, you know. Maybe like 70 pounds, 60 pounds or some shit. You know
that was different. I was a little ass kid until college. Went to college, I had this beard, bro. Now I was walking up there, and it was like 50-50 chance, bro, of whatever I wanted. Especially like real loves and shit or whatever.
Yeah, you know, I was in
16,
elementary.
I was getting them.
Elementary / like going into middle school. Like we were buying shit, and it was just crazy. You know, they'd tell it to me because I'd have good taste. I'd go in there, hey, let me get this fucking Pac album. They're like, what? And I'm like, hey man, I'll break it down. Like, man, I've been fucking with Pac since you feel me? I'll start breaking albums
since
down.
I was in diapers, literally, nigga.
I'm like, since Brenda's had a baby and Tupacalypse, nigga, what's up? Like, let me get this. You know what I'm saying? They was like, the fuck? Or I'll get the MC8, or I'll get Boss. You know what I'm saying? She was dope. Or Shakilla. Like, you know, just a lot of just classic bass shit. Like, that shit heavily influenced me. Like, if you hear shit, if I were to like play you shit, and then you hear my beats, you'll be like, okay. I hear exactly where you're getting that from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I got Rudy over here, and I was just showing him like old Killer Tay and old Sibo and old Pizzo. Shout out Pizzo. I did a song with him, man. Yeah. One of my niggas I grew up listening to. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's so cool for you.
Man, it was awesome.
Yeah.
And so you know what I'm saying? So I showed him hella just classic shit. And he was like, bro, I see where you get some of this shit from. And I was like, hey man, that's what I grew up on. Like the synth lines and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes sense. Like that's how me and HAITI's relationship was so good, because he loves 90s music. And I love it too, of course, obviously. So I was able to like make these beats for him and like incorporate some of that sound but keep it new.
Yeah.
And then HAITI, of course, co-producing, jumping in. Hey, bro, let's do this. So it kept it fresh, you know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, let's try this.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey, pull that one sound out there. He'd be like, pull that up. And I'm like, all right. You like, put a little synth on that bitch. I'm like, okay, niggas, put a little synth line on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So like, but that's definitely influenced Dre, 3 6 Mafia, and they just tons of 90s rap. You know, just all those different producers back then, Studio Tone and Mike Mosley and DJ Daryl, and you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was making slaps. You know what I'm saying? There was this cat, Dollars and Spence. They did all the beats. I don't think they did all the beats, but they did a lot of beats for like 3 Times Crazy back in the day. Those beats were super slapping. Like, it was just a lot of 90s shit. Like, the Bay was on fire for a minute. Like, it was on fire for a minute. Like, and then just kind of died down for a minute. Then the hyphy movement picked back up and then kind of died back down.
I think the only reason the hyphy, it was too much where they couldn't sell it because it was just too raw. Like, you know what I mean?
I'll be honest, bro. It was just wild. Like,
it was too wild to sell,
It was too
bro.
wild,
You couldn't go mainstream. You're like, why are they hating on us, nigga? And then you look back at it. No, they
was wild,
yeah,
bro.
Come on, bro. Niggas like talking about
bro.
this. Hey, let's do ecstasy and spin our cars around in front of everybody.
and stomp somebody roof in just cause, for fun. Nigga, let's get on the car and everybody jump on it.
I really was
cracking.
like 7th, 8th grade, like, nigga, the mainstream's hating on the motherfuckers.
Oh, man.
We should be taking over. And then you realize, like, oh, white people wouldn't buy this shit, or at least they wanted to buy it.
I was in my early 20s, bro. And it was ridiculous, bro. Rest in peace, my nigga, Lil Mondo, man. And this nigga would be like, Like, we go over there and kick it. This nigga will come out with a fucking mullet wig. He'd have some stutters on, no shade, no lenses in them, nigga. Just, hey. Like, nigga, it's a party now. I'm like, okay, this nigga got the wig out. It's cracking tonight. It's cracking. Those are fun days, man. We party in my hood and shit. It was just...
It's kind of cool, though. At least the sound didn't die, though. Because it's not like... You know what I mean? The sound is still there. Especially in a lot of... Especially at certain points or whatever. Like, other rappers and people know it. Especially the big rap. Like, they it always gets shown back and we love it. And that's why I always love it and appreciate it.
And I might catch flack for it, but that sound kind of... It kind of came... okay, I'll put it this way. It came from Atlanta, but Short was in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Too Short moved to Atlanta.
Yeah, no. So you probably watched the same interview, or I don't fucking know.
I lived it.
You lived it, yeah.
I remember. So
like, I watched 2 interviews where he's just tell all that shit.
So Short went to Atlanta around 97 or so, right? He been out there.
Yeah.
And then he started fucking with Lil Jon and all them. Yeah, he's the one that kind of put them on. Like,
yeah.
He did he had this compilation, nationwide. Some shit. I forgot the name of the compilation, but he has a compilation on it. And they were on it. Yeah. And I remember, like, that was one of the songs. We was like, who the fuck is this? This shit slap.
Yeah.
And then, like, as he was out there, motherfuckers started just making, like that snap shit. It was really simple.
Yeah.
And, like, motherfuckers in the Bay started adopting that because they was like, damn, shit's simple. I got Fruity Loops, nigga. I can put a little drum beat together.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of how it happened. You feel me?
That's exactly how the fuck it happened. Because Too Short says it. He's just like, people don't even know. Like, I was out there for a minute.
He was out there, bro. He was out there for a minute.
Because what's the thing called? Not Freaknik, or what is it?
Oh, the Freaknik, yeah.
Was that when he was back live and cracking? Like, because he
said, he
goes like, there's no way it's going to rival all this shit that I'm doing. And then he goes in and goes, and he went closer to the end of it, like the last 3 years, or he said something like that.
Yeah, that's Freaknik. I was too young, but yeah, we'd always hear stories about that. Like that, it'd be spring break shit going on in Florida all the time. Yeah. That's when 2 Live Crew was lit.
Yeah, 2 Live.
That 2 Live Crew lit. That shit was all like booty shaking. Like, that was OG twerk music.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. They get there in Florida. Spring breaks out there all the time. It's party shit. Like, fuck it. Nigga. Make some, ain't nothing but a hoochie mama.
Dude, the girls twerking back then in the fucking the workout little short pants things and the spandex and shit, bro. That was a vibe in the chick, bro. When you look at that, oh no.
We used to watch videos like, damn.
Bro, when you see the girls, I don't know about the raps lyrics. Sometimes I don't even know about the sound. But when you see these girls and these spandex, you're just like, man.
You're like, it's kind of cracking.
That is fucking, I wish I was doing that now, today. Like that sounds cool in the 80s and today. Like,
right, it was fucking cracking, bro. Like, I remember Luke had a show, what was it called? It was like some on pay-per-view though. Mm-hmm. And like he would interview niggas and then he'd be like at a strip club or he'd just be somewhere and there'd just be bitches all around and then niggas would just be smoking and chopping game. And there's an infamous one where Pac was on there right after he got shot. He got out. You know what I'm saying? Like he was out and he was tripping. He was in there. Nigga pull a vest out and like, I got the vest on. Whoop. There's hella women there and shit. I was like, oh nigga, this shit. Hey, it was lit. And that back then you had the cracked cable. You had the bootleg cable. You had a little, we call it the box. Then you have a little cable box, and you got all the channels. So you get all them channels. Oh, nigga, hold on.
That's fire stick before fire stick.
That's fire stick before fire stick. Nigga, you have to do something. Nigga put a chip in your box or do something, bro, and you have all the channels. And there should be all the movie channels, all the fucking pay-per-view channels, nigga.
That's so crazy. That when you bring it up, I don't even think about that shit back then. You're like, damn, bro. You all want to know about streaming, nigga, back then?
That shit was wild. And like, you be watching a movie or something, and all of a sudden, nigga, it'd be a porno. You'd be like, oh shit, sorry, ma. My bad.
Got all the channels.
Because, after like 10 o'clock, nigga, half them pay-per-view channels, it's all porno. It was all porno shit.
No, for sure.
And it would just be cracking. It would be, all right, let me put the last channel, have the last button and put on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
And be watching that shit.
Everybody had that shit.
Hear noise.
Oh shit! It was just the.
I was just in here watching.
It was the washing machine. Nigga, it wasn't even.
And it'd be Nick at Night. Nigga, it wouldn't even be like a cartoon on. It'd be like Full House episode or something. Like, oh my bad, hey mommy, I'm just watching Full House.
Straight down. We see Bob Saget's face. But did you want anyone else you wanted to shout out who inspired you? Or you could do it if you were to create a festival with 3 to 5 acts. Who would you?
Fuck. Can we time travel?
Yeah, you can time travel anybody, any place, dead or alive, anyone, 5 people.
I definitely wanted to go to Everybody talk about the Up in Smoke tour. Mm-hmm. Now, I want to go back when they did the Chronic tour. The original OG Dr. Dre Chronic tour. Like, I definitely... That would be lit.
Yeah.
Then we had the In Time Machine. Fast forward to, like, 97. I seen footage. It was this 3-6 Mafia show. Bro, I was like, that shit would have been cracking. So, this is when they had, like, the Hypnot or the Prophet Posse.
Yeah.
So they just performed the entire album. They didn't perform the entire what was it? I forgot what album. They had Tear the Club Up on it. They had that song on there. So
you mean the song that's still getting royalties and to this day?
To this day. So like they
millions of dollars probably because it's getting sampled like.
They performed the entire album, and it's like 100 niggas on stage, and the entire crowd is just cracking the entire time. I was like, bro. So okay, that's 2.
Okay, so you're getting
that's 2.
Dr. Dre and his whole crew of 1996 or something.
Like 91, 92. That's
91. The Chronic came out.
Chronic
came out. It took almost
in
9
the 91.
Years. Okay, so 90. I thought my bad. So,
in the 91, going into 92.
And then
so
then
that.
Yeah.
Then we go fast forward to 97. We gotta have like a time machine just by ourselves.
These people. No, I got a portal. They're all gonna show up on the stage, bro. 50,000 people.
Boom. 1997. 3-6 Mafia show. Fuck. I gotta throw a Tyler show in there somewhere. I went to a Tyler Creator. I went to a couple of those festivals and them shits was cracking.
Yeah, Tyler's.
Them shits was cracking.
Pays attention to detail.
Dude. I'm trying to think though. Like I think the one we went to in 2017. I think.
Yeah.
That shit was
so
cracking.
That was from Flower Boy. Not for that.
Nah, I don't even think Flower Boy was out yet.
Really?
I think it was Cherry Bomb.
Cherry Bomb. I think that's one of the most slept up albums that he had. Because as far as instrumentally, like, as far as musically, bro, you listen back to that whole tape, and you're like, bro, that shit was fire. I don't think some of the songs how he did it, because he even admits that, like,
he didn't mix it.
Yeah, he did.
It sounds like shit on the song.
Yeah, but
fuck it though.
But that was the first song he had with fucking Kanye West and Lil Wayne on it, and I was just like, bro, I don't think people understand what this nigga's doing right now. Like, this shit is.
So we crazy. That's what's 3.
Yeah.
Kanye when he did the TLOP shit, the Life of Pablo shit. I went to that show. That shit was fucking lit. He had the little floating stage and shit.
Yeah,
that shit was fucking cracking.
Yeah.
That shit was cracking. And then back. Yeah, we gotta go back. I don't forget what year it was. I went to a Rage Against the Machine concert.
Oh my god, you got the show.
Cracking,
to me,
bro.
I don't know what anybody, bro. You got the fucking show. You got probably the best.
You gotta throw that in there.
So we got 1992 Dr. Dre and all of his cuties. So whatever the Chronic was, we'll just say the Chronic in the entirety. He's doing. You do a 3-6 Mafia of their entirety of their, and probably at their peak of when they were.
That's like right before they got to their shit. It was like.
Okay, and then you're going with you want Tyler when he's doing there's Cherry Bomb. Mm-hmm. You got the Kanye West, fucking doing the Life of Pablo, which is kind of more of his resurrection now because people were hating on musically.
Yeah,
that was the first time before he dropped the album. People were like, I think this one's gonna suck, and they're like, he came, you got it. All this other shit now after or before that, like they're kind of whatever.
The show was lit though.
And the show was.
Or. It was a tie between that and the Yeezus show, and he had Mountain on stage and shit. Fucking wild. Like, that shit would be some shit to see, too.
Yeah, I think people hated on Yeezus, but I love that Yeezus. But what was the other person? What was the other one? That one.
Rage Against the Machine.
Rage Against the
fucking Machine. Bro. Gangstar was at that show, too. It was dope, but that, man...
Bro.
Hey. Alright, so I was in Sacramento at the Arco Arena before they got rid of it. Mm-hmm. And, like, so they had all the bleachers, all that shit was just pushed out. So it was just a gigantic mosh pit. So every once in a while, they would just cut the lights on. You would just see everybody just fucking going crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, and, like, Rage Against the Machine was just hard as fuck.
I don't care what anybody says,
they were hard
bro. I don't know who would, bro, that would not, like, when you know someone's like, I'm gonna rock your tits off, like, that person, those guys would do that. Like, your tits would be gone. You have no tits.
And maybe a bonus... It gotta be some other rock shit, cause like it had to be like some classic King Diamond or something.
Shells. What did you say? Neil Diamond.
King Diamond.
Oh, King Diamond.
The classic King Diamond. It was some like satanic hair metal, or like shit. I don't know. Maybe Motley Crue or something. Like something just I don't know. That old rock shit was crazy, or better yet, fucking Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' fucking Roses, nigga. 88, 89 Guns N' Roses though, like Yeah. Them shits was wild. These niggas had makeup and shit on it. They'd fuck a venue up.
Yeah. You can't even do it now.
Yeah, you can't really.
Like, I don't think it's too much insurance.
Them niggas was, they had shit fucked up.
Niggas be going, I got fucked up the Unseen Asylum show. Yeah, the mosh pit. It was cool to see this mountain though, but I got fucked up. I left with a free taco.
Hey, that would be a wild ass fucking show, dude. That'd be a wild show with that lineup. Whoa. That'd be a pretty cool lineup.
Yeah, bro. That'd be dope. Anything else you want to leave with the people, bro?
Taco Tuesday out now. Go stream it. Go fuck with it. I got a bunch of albums coming. They're all gonna be. I'm putting all those albums I name. I'm putting them out.
Okay.
So it's gonna be under Unseen Asylum X, whoever the person I'm working with is. I think Boss Type though. I think his is probably gonna be out. I think he just put it out. But I'm probably we're gonna figure it out. Who else? Shout out everybody that fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all helping me. I'm doing this for a living now, so it's wonderful. Like, I just get to wake up, come to my room, and do music. Thank you. Shout out HAITI, you know what I'm saying? HAITI's helping make this possible, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting royalties from other shit, but I'm getting royalties from shit at HAITI, so thank you, nigga. Keep going, bro. Shout out that nigga, man. He's going so crazy. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he first came over here and I helped him out, like, that's exactly what I did it for. I just wanted to see him excel. Yeah. I seen he wanted to excel. I was like, all right, let me help the little bit I can, toss you the little bit of game I know. That nigga took that shit and ran with it. He off to the races on that shit now. Like, he probably gonna get a major deal for sure. A major deal. Like, they probably gonna break him off a couple million. You know what I'm saying? That's the fuck I'm talking. That's what I like to see. Shout out sis. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Be Love. Shout out my nigga King Jones. Just shout out everybody, man. Shout out my parents for making me. Hell yeah, bro. Shout out to A&R homie, you know what I'm saying? I don't wanna, don't throw too much out there. But shout out my nigga,
you say it too.
shout out my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my other guy, I'm so mad I forgot your name, nigga, but I know your name, nigga. My nigga Sammy, nigga, what's up, nigga? Sammy, he works with what's the kid? He works with Bankroll Hayden, and me and him been doing some co-production and fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? He hit me randomly one time, just like, "Hey, bro, I'm a big fan of y'all shit. I love what you and HAITI doing. Let's cook." I was like, "All right." And I think I was in LA, and I just hit him like, "You in LA?" He was like, "Yeah, nigga." I was like, "Shit, I'll pull it up." Well, he's like, "Nigga, he's a white dude." He was just like, "Yeah, bro, pull up." So I pulled up. I didn't even know he was like young. He was like 18 or something. Like, he's a young dude. But yeah, we fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I be pulling up. He got a little studio in they got a studio in Modesto. They're about to. Oh, no, let me stop. Yeah, I can't put that out there. But just fuck with the homie. Yeah. If you in Modesto, you need that. Fuck with him. Shout out Chris. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my peers, man. He's super dope, talented. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody out here doing shit. Keep fucking pushing, man. Keep going. Let's try to just keep excelling the city, keep excelling the sound. Let's try to not trip off each other, and it's so much. It's a whole fucking world out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole world out here, bro. There's so much money out there for all of us. We don't even got to trip, nigga. Like, everybody got their own lane. We could just come together. Hopefully one day we could do like a big fucking 209 show at the arena. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just cool and hell security.
I think that's what everybody thinks. Oh, it'd be so cool if we had a 209 show, and then everybody's like, man, if it's the way we really want it, it might not be the same.
There's gonna be some shit, but it's like that shit. Hopefully, that shit can get like squashed behind the scenes and be like, hey, y'all niggas can trip, but just not here.
And I think that depending on the certain artists, if there was that kind of influence, I think it could happen. You know what I mean?
You feel me? Hey, if they can start throwing that bag out, motherfucker gonna be like, hey man, we gonna chill for a minute. Yeah, come on, you start telling you they gonna get 10 bands. Shit, hey, we gonna be cool. We gonna be straight. We gonna come do the show. We gonna be out. You know what I'm saying?
100 bands.
5 bands, nigga. Hey, come do these couple songs for 5 bands. You know what I'm saying? But I think the time will come one day. Like, we're starting to get artists that are getting up there to where, I don't see why we couldn't rent out the fucking arena.
Yeah, people rent out the arena for fucking less.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean the arena, like the arena. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they got to build a stage. They got to do all that shit. Because I seen people do shows at the arena. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying? It'll be like in one of the rooms or something. It's still lit. But I'm talking about they got the arena.
Like, no, I'm talking about the arena too. Yeah,
a couple thousand people come in. Like, you feel like we got to be able to bring them out. But it's starting to get there though. Like, it's starting to get there slowly. Like, we almost there. I say another year. everybody keep pushing like this, it'll start getting there. Be like, all right, let's do a show.
That's the same fucking thing when you say, like, when people say, oh, we sold out, what's the New York Center? What's the Madison Square Garden?
Yeah.
People are like, oh, they sold out Madison Square Garden. Which people don't know. Sometimes when they say that, it's just a room in the Madison Square Garden.
Yes, I think the arena hold like 10,000 people. Something like that. So I was like, yeah, we need something like
10,000 is more than manageable for than a few popular artists. I think they could almost do it probably now, honestly.
It's possible. It's probably just got to get the other shit, you know what I'm saying? Because some of the artists don't care. Some of these artists, they're, I don't want to say the name. Some of these artists, they're on their business shit. So they're like, shit, I don't give a fuck. I work with anybody. Some guys are still got their foot in the street. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's things that have happened. That's, you know what I mean? I understand it. But it's like, hey, we got to try to leave that away from music. Young artists, I'm telling you now, if you do music and you're in the streets, if you're really serious, you gotta take your foot out that motherfucker, man, because it will fuck shit up. You go to do a show, might get shot up, then these motherfuckers don't want to book you. Now you're losing money. You know what I'm saying? So if you in the streets and your music shit is starting to get there, take your foot all the way out. Don't trip. Motherfuckers will probably talk shit about you anyways if you had your foot still in it. They'll be talking shit either way. Fuck it. They can take your foot out and go get that money, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get you 100,000, 200,000. And you know what I'm saying? Why not? Go move to LA. You know what I'm saying? Go, live your life, nigga.
For sure, nigga. All right, well, on that, bro, I want to say thank you again. Thank you for the interview. Thank you for this game. Thank you for this shirt.
Hey. Yeah, shirt's available. Just hit me on the IG, Unseen Asylum. Shit, I'm about to put them on the website. So I got some ski masks coming. Hopefully by the time this video come out, I had a ski mask. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man.
Bro, I'm gonna be a lot sooner with this. I promise, bro. This is not gonna get lost. All right, blow. You're like, yeah, whenever this.
What's up now? But hold on, Shaka. She hella fine still. That's a beautiful woman right there. That's a beautiful woman right there. What are you doing, Shaka? You tripping on it? I was like, I was tripping.
Shaka looking at you like, what are you doing?
Hold on, nigga. Let me keep going, okay? It sounds like it's slow, but that's what they're doing. Like,
that's what
what is on there? That's it! What the? Oh, what the fuck was that? make it legit. Let's make it legit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Knock the speaker off the speaker, nigga. Crazy beats today, but we made some like tribal shit.
Yeah, man.
Then we made some like fuck. I don't even remember what the second one sounded like. It
was the.
Oh yeah, it was the 2 Live Crew sample.
Yeah.
Made some of that shit.
You made 4. What was it? 3.
Yeah, this is number 4. Yeah. Shit.
Because you did the Key Sweat, you did the Black Panther, you did the Key Sweat, 2 Live Crew, and the Shaka Khan. That was 4. You did 4, bro. In 3 hours. That was 3.5. Well, really less than that. We started like an hour after I got here, or like at 4.
Yeah, we like 2.5 maybe. I'll say 2.5. You know what I'm saying? Minus the, but you gotta, all that shit counts too. The digging, finding shit, looking through shit, smoke breaks. I'll fuck around and make another one. But hold on.
That one was my favorite so far, honestly.
Yeah, I was like, I can make, nigga. I like making hip hop shit. Hip hop shit's fun.
That was the one I was like, I like that.
I was gonna pull a little breakout, but I was like, wait, I got these little brown drums, nigga.